Oh my gosh, there is so much to go over on this incredible treadmill from NordicTrack, but I'm going to start with the basics. Number one, if you were to go on NordicTrack's website right now, and you certainly can, you can find this treadmill, and it's almost $1,600, and it's an additional $200 to ship to you. So if I stopped right there and say, dang, that's a really awesome deal, because we're at $1,099, we have 5 flex pays, and we're gonna ship it to your door for free, and it's scheduled to your availability. So the scheduling, they'll call you and they'll say, hey, when do you want us to bring it? And they'll bring it to your threshold. The other things that make this so very exciting tonight is, it is a stunning way to achieve your goals. If you're like me, ate too much, your clothes are a little tight, you drank a little bit too much, and then this is the time of year where we can really embrace change. And when you invest in a treadmill like this, that's permanent change for a long time. This is designed to last for years and years. And it's a wonderful, very private way, putting one foot in front of the other to really meet your fitness goals, wherever you are. Maybe you haven't worked out in 20 years, maybe you work out a little bit, maybe you're not consistent enough, maybe you're a super athlete and you want to be able to work out all winter with ease. This is the system built for all of us, no matter what your age, what size you are, or where you are in your fitness life. The third thing I think is so incredible is this completely immersive experience. This is the magic behind this whole system. It includes iFIT. iFIT, right now, I'm doing a program, and it is actually controlling my workout, and I have a coach. This is a beginner walking program, and she's taking me through Nashville. Now, I was there a couple of weeks ago, had a great time, but she's actually engaging me in a way that normally you aren't engaged. You, believe it or not, forget you're working out because it's literally so much fun. So I hope you guys can see this. Now, what's really cool with this unit specifically is I'm wearing a monitor. Now, this is included with it, and this is the very first time we've included the monitor. This monitor I'm wearing on my arm is actually controlling my unit along with the gal I'm walking with. So you see it blinking green. On my unit it says monitoring HR, which is monitoring my heart rate. And what it'll do is it assess your age, what size you are, and will actually adjust so that you are getting the max benefit from your workout. Have you ever gone and tried a class and you're like, man, I'm huffing and puffing and it's so exhausting and I'm not getting results that I want? It's because you're not working out specifically to exactly what you need. That's why we hire personal trainers, to really specifically go after what our needs are. This is just like having it. And right now it's actively monitoring my heart rate. Now, on top of all of that, iFIT is usually available for 30 days. And right now, across the board, NordicTrack says 30 days for iFIT. And we'll get into all of it in just a second because it's incredible. What we're doing is just for this today's special, which ends tonight at midnight, you're getting iFIT for a year for 5 people. So this isn't a purchase just for you. It's for everybody in your life. 5 people, that's a $400 value by itself. And yes, only here at HSN and only associated with this treadmill will you get that 1-year iFIT. Everywhere else, including NordicTrack, it's now only 30 days. So this is your moment to pick it up. And again, this is our last and final airing. And we're gonna go into this. You're gonna understand why it's such a phenomenal buy and such a very popular Today Special today. So to do that, I have Miss Carissa Galloway joining me. Not only is she a nutritional expert and a dietitian, but she's also a fitness expert who has transformed thousands of lives over the years. She is a busy mom of 2, and look how phenomenal she is. She's actually getting ready for, what is it, a 5K, 10K?
I have a half marathon on Saturday, and I did my last long training run, 12 miles on this beauty right here. So I'm amped up and ready to go, but I'm ready to take everybody, whether their goal is 5 minutes, 5K, 5 miles, or a marathon. We're gonna get you there with this treadmill that has features that you have never imagined were possible in your home before. We're going to Antarctica, we're going to the pyramids, we're being coached through the ghost houses of Savannah, but that's the technology. What you're seeing on the screen are the features that make this treadmill a showstopper because, one, it's from NordicTrack, one of the top brands in fitness, and we have been for over 45 years. So you know that name, you know it stands for quality. Well, this treadmill is not only a treadmill that's gonna rock you and help you reach your goals at home, this is the same treadmill you could find in a gym for reasons like this. Most home treadmills go to a 10% incline, if they incline at all. This one goes to 12. Most home treadmills go up to a max of 10 miles per hour on the speed. This one goes to 12. And when we look at this graph right here, you want to know, Carissa, you're a trainer, how do I get in shape and burn more calories without running? Right there, look at that. When you touch this button to a 10% incline, and keep in mind this one goes to a 12, you're burning 123% more calories. Suzanne, have you ever had someone call into a show and say, well, could you tell me I could work out longer and burn less calories? No.
I mean,
you want
know
to
what?
burn more
Carissa,
calories in less time. I'm doing it right here.
Wait, girl, you had me at no running. Let's back up to about a minute ago. You had me at no running. I'll tell you what, I am the worst, most uncomfortable runner in the world. I really am. And we're also like you, Carissa, we're busy. We're moms, we're busy, we're working, we're doing all this stuff. If I can just easily, which I can override this program anytime I want, increase this beautiful, beautiful incline, all of a sudden I'm burning substantially more calories at the exact same speed and the exact amount of time simply by that incline button, and it is dramatic what happens. So thank you, Carissa, because I am a terrible runner. Unlike you, I'm very uncomfortable. My knees kind of messed up permanently. So I really love the fact that I can get that max workout just because the system allows me to just change the incline as a start to, you know, a really awesome fitness routine.
Yeah, it's all in this treadmill, and I'm going down on the incline, but if you saw me, I was taking these really nice long strides, because when I go up on the incline, it changes my stride. Most home treadmills that we sell are 50 inches. When we've got a really exciting treadmill, it's 55 inches long, the deck. This treadmill right here is a 60-inch long deck, which is exactly what you have in all the gyms, which means that if you're walking up the incline and your strides do lengthen, you're not afraid of anything. You're going to feel nice and comfortable. You're going to have a nice running stride if you are a runner, but it's about the comfort and the quality with this NordicTrack treadmill. 20-inch wide belt as well. And then the handlebars are set out even wider than that, which again gives you great stability to hold on. It gives you movement to move your arms. But we also, our NordicTrack engineers wanted to make sure that this experience with the iFIT that we're going to dive into was the best ever. So by adding 50% more width to the handlebars, they increase the stability of the entire unit. So Suzanne, when you're looking at, and you're in the pyramids of Egypt or you're in Nashville, it's stable, it's easy to see, and again, it immerses you in the workout. If you can get 5 minutes, 6 minutes, up to that longer workout because you're so into it, those are when the results add up, and your New Year's resolution for the first time is checked off, and you're like, I don't hate working out, and so I'm kind of digging that.
Well, I think what happens with the iFIT and with this beautiful system, I want to show you guys how much space she's talking about. So look at this. This is so well balanced. This is up to 300 pounds. Look at all the room I have. And I am not a petite little girl. You know, I always admit that. I'm a good old Midwestern chick. But I want you to see all the space around my waist, because this is so important. That's where you feel stable, you feel balanced. It makes a greater, easier workout because you feel good, you know? You don't feel like you're wobbling. This thing is just as sturdy as all get out. And you can tell it's just built rock solid. So that gives you a comfort level, which makes it easy, even if you haven't worked out in a long time, to just get on here, move one foot in front of the other. What happens with the iFIT, I'm not even listening to the audio. And I'm completely immersed in what Chris is saying, and at the same time, I'm multitasking. I'm watching this great, they're going past Ryman Auditorium right now. This is a whopping 10-inch, beautiful screen that's totally updated. Now watch this, I'm actually on an incline. I'm gonna increase this so you can hear the gorgeous speakers.
Maybe down in a honky tonk, and then to end up
the speakers are all along here in the bottom. And I can hear my music, and I can hear her talking to me right now.
Amazing dream come true.
How, like, come on. I could stay in here a long time just to learn all about this.
The birthplace of bluegrass. And right here we have Bill Monroe, who is the...
Isn't that just the coolest thing? I had to show that too because, Carissa, there are so many outstanding features that upgraded on this unit specifically, and I love the fact that we're getting it at that sweet spot between being a commercial level and still being a home unit. It's kind of the best of both worlds put into one.
It is, so you're getting all that comfort at home, but we want to make sure that you know when you're not on the treadmill, it doesn't take over your home. So we do have that space-saving technology. You fold it up, it locks into place. It's got a pneumatic lift right there that we call Easy Lift Assist, and it gives you that much smaller footprint. And then you have wheels on the back if you want to wheel it in, wheel it out, move it all around. This is actually where it is my family room. I actually keep it in my bedroom, so my husband has been diligently rolling it around for the last week as we got prepared for this show, and it was quite simple. And what's also simple is when you want to lower it for your workout, all you do is it has a picture of a foot right here. You're going to lift it up, press that in, and look how easy it comes down. It's going to even slow down further with that easy lift assist, making it nice and gentle, easy for you to get up on the treadmill. So it has that benefit of club quality length with that 60-inch deck. And I just want to show you, I can strut my stuff here. I've got plenty of room to go back and forth. That just shows you how long it is. And I'm 5'9", so I'm a taller woman, but it gives you that, and then it folds up for home. And a couple other things this has that you're not necessarily going to find in every home treadmill: fans. 2 really big fans that have 4 different speeds on them. That's important because when you work out, you start to generate heat energy, but that makes you uncomfortable. When you have a fan, you can dissipate that heat energy, and it actually allows you to work out longer, more comfortably, and you don't get as uncomfortable and want to stop. So it's little tweaks that improve our mental attitude, that allow us to keep working out, that are built into this treadmill that, again, take it from, okay, I got to do my cardio, I got to walk, to, hey, cool, where do I get to go today? Let me tell you about what I did. Oh, honey, what did you do on your workout? It becomes something the whole family can do. That increases the motivation. You guys feel good, you look good. 2022 is going well. That's what we want.
Hey, I want to show you a couple things, Carissa, while we're chatting. For example, I'm pretty proud. I already did my whole Nashville workout. Now, guys, we've been on for maybe 10 minutes or so, and believe it or not, I finished a beginner workout in Nashville. I could feel my heart rate getting up there. I was feeling a little warmer. You could tell I was a little bit out of breath using that incline. And how exciting. I've accomplished my workout for today. Maybe that's where you're at right now. You say, I got a good 10 minutes. I'm going to jump on it and maybe do another 10 minutes and maybe another 10 minutes later on in the day when you can squeeze it in. It's the convenience of having a unit like this at your home that keeps you on it, and it's the iFIT and the beauty of this unit that keeps you excited about doing it. Now, I have to ask you this question because I think the last couple of years has taught us a whole lot. Are you kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired? That's always one of my main things that I think about. You know, am I sick and tired of being sick and tired, you know? Are you getting up in the morning with a lot of zip? Do you huff and puff kind of going up the steps when you're carrying the groceries? Do you have the kids or grandkids play around you? You don't get down on the floor with them. Well, at some point you've got to say, you know what? I'm going to change all that. And why not make it this year? We're never too old and we're never too far gone to do it, make a difference. And you know what's really exciting is just that little bit with that consistency every day, you will see remarkable results rather quickly. And when you have the coaching and the fun of this and the music and the versatility and the ease of walking until you can run, that's what I think makes this such an exciting investment. And I do think as women especially, we give for everybody. We do for our kids and our grandkids and the neighbors and the church and the synagogue, and we're always putting ourselves out there to help everybody and everything. And we leave us to the very last person, and we wonder why we're upset and we're unhappy. We wonder why we're like not having a good life. Well, we all know this, it's ingrained into us, that being fit, the best you can be, is so vitally important. Being fit helps us deal with everything else that's out there, from our attitude mentally, which this covers, to balance, to bending, to strength, to stability, to yoga, to running, to mountain climbing. Whatever your needs or wants are, this truly does cover it all for you. It's not just a treadmill. You got to remember that. It is so much more once you get into the iFIT community. I know Carissa's going to take us into that in depth in just a second, but here's your chance to get it. Now, how are we going to make it easy? Number one, we have 5 flex pays. If you have a major credit card, then you're in. 5 flex, you pay it off in 5 months, you're good to go. Everyone can use that. If you have our Q card, our Zulily card, or our HSN card, you can get tonight, while it's still a today's special, 18 months VIP financing, which is $61.11 over the next 18 months. But the problem is all of that changes at midnight tonight. So lucky to launch this this morning, I guess, night. I am so happy to be back to wrap it up. because I know this can change your life. And you get free shipping, which is a $200 value by itself. That's all included right to your door. You set up the appointment, no worries when it's gonna arrive. You'll know when it's gonna be there, and then you're gonna get going once you get it out of the box and start moving. All right, Carissa, I do kind of want to get into the benefits of the iFIT system, because I don't think everyone understands just how many options are available on iFIT.
Yeah, there's so many options. So you're gonna get it home, you're gonna get this card that says the 1-year iFIT Coach membership. You make a password and a login like you do with most of your accounts online. Then you just use that when you log in for one person, and then you can add 4 other users. You email them, they're gonna be able to access their own personal workouts. When you get to this iFIT homepage, you're gonna be able to just scroll through all the variety of workouts. And what I like to encourage people to do is filter by what they're looking for. So if you wanna look for walking workouts, beginner workouts, weight loss workouts, it's very easy to filter for them. You're gonna see your workout. Most of them are series, which means it's like 8 or 12 different workouts, and they're progressive, meaning it's designed to kind of help you grow along. So while you're doing the Snowdonia National Park walking series, everyone is kind of building on what you did before. You'll see a brief little description of the workout where Suzanne is. Then there are actually reviews. So if you're like, oh, is this for me? I'm a beginner, I'm looking to lose weight. You can actually, just like you do on hsn.com, read through the reviews of other people. We are the only people that have workouts, the global workouts, in all 7 continents. There's also studio workouts, so if that's what you like too, but we want you to see our trainers in action. So take a look at our awesome iFIT trainers, inspiring you from all over the world.
Welcome back to the Walk the World Iceland series. I am your iFIT trainer, Johnny Gale, Mr. Johnny on the spot.
Hey team, it's your iFIT trainer, Kirsty Godso.
I'm your trainer, John Peel.
I have a really fun one for you. But first, take this all in. We're in Antarctica and we're hanging out with penguins.
Stay with me, you're doing great. Guys, we're in Switzerland.
Let's go, 90%. It's only 3 minutes, then we start to drop back down.
We're taking it up to a power walk in 3, 2, 1, let's move.
Less than 10 seconds, and we got our final round.
Great stuff, guys, keep it up.
Look how awesome this is down here.
Just keep breathing. The sky is so beautiful today. I can't even believe it. This is so amazing that we're here.
3, 2, 1, relax.
So I'm really proud of the effort that went in today, guys.
It's been a pleasure having you with me today.
This is real. This is not a fake backdrop.
Beautiful work by you. I'm Kirsty Godso, your iFIT trainer, and I'll see you at our next workout.
Okay, I'm literally smiling from ear to ear because I just discovered this crazy workout. It's in an old raceway track in Georgia. Now, how crazy is this? Because the guy's gonna tell us all about the history, but also I'm getting this great workout. I'm literally smiling from ear to ear. Yeah, look at, see, it says Marietta, Georgia Motor Speedway right there, and it's this old track, and now here's our workout. You can't help but be engaged. You can't help but sit here and listen and follow along, and quite frankly, you totally forget that you're walking. Now, here's something interesting. Last night, I did a trip up the pyramids, the Egyptian pyramids. And what was really cool is they get to this kind of creepy section. Personally, I'd be very claustrophobic inside the pyramid, but literally our walk took us up the pyramid. And as I was going up the steps, we were going up the steps in the video, my treadmill, the NordicTrack, was literally going up to a 12 incline. So it was like I was literally doing what they were doing inside the pyramid. So you have this completely encompassing experience that's totally different than just getting on a treadmill and trying to walk for an hour and like, oh, I think it's working, I don't know. No, they keep you engaged, they keep you going, they keep you really motivated. And I'm telling you, this is like the coolest thing on earth. I've never seen this old motor speedway. If you're into racing, you'd be fascinated by this. If you're into history, you'd probably love this too. But gosh, it's gonna take you around the world and have the most cool experiences, and it totally revolutionizes the idea of working out. I think for most of us, when we think, oh, I'm gonna go work out, I know it's, for me, let me be really honest, you stick me on a treadmill for a really long time, and I get so bored of it so quickly, but with this, I can't help but enjoy it. And I think the other level, Carissa, that this takes you to is you look forward to it because you're introduced to a new adventure every day, and the variety just keeps getting bigger and better through the iFIT application.
And that's a great word for it, variety. You've got variety in the types of workouts and the different types of trainers and the locations you're gonna do. And that's what makes a resolution or a mini goal for fitness stick. Two things. One, you've gotta have a motivation to keep doing it. It's just like a restrictive diet. You can only force yourself to do something that you're not enjoying for so long, and willpower is a muscle. It wears out. You're human, so it's okay if your resolutions before didn't stick. But what Suzanne said about how there's so much variety and enjoyment built into this iFIT, it's going to stick this year. The other reason that resolutions don't work is because of consistency. You're not able to be consistent with your workouts because you have kids, you have a job, you have all kinds of things that happen in life. But if the treadmill's in your home and you can say, you know what, I only have 10 minutes. I couldn't even get dressed and get out the door to get to the gym, but I can jump on. And Suzanne just went through Nashville. Her endorphins are up. She feels great because she actually got her workout in. That consistency combined with the different motivation from the variety and the excitement in the workout makes this something that you're going to be able to do, your whole family is going to be able to do, and you're going to stick with the workouts. And finally, treadmills, they've been around for a long time. Not like this, not with this technology and these features, but because they're what we call in the business a high compliancy exercise. Meaning you come to me, I'm your personal trainer, I'm gonna give you a workout, and I'm gonna give you treadmill walking. Why? Because I know that you feel confident you can do it, and you actually will do it. If I say, Suzanne, you've gotta walk 20 minutes on a treadmill, or you gotta go outside and run stairs for 10 minutes and then do 100 push-ups, which one are you actually gonna do?
The treadmill, for sure.
I think you're here, you're in Nashville, you're in Portugal, you're in Costa Rica, you're all over the place.
I'm on an old racetrack in Georgia.
And that's what you're doing. Yeah, and then you come to me and you feel great about your workout, and I'm like, because it's a high compliance piece of equipment, I knew this was gonna be the end result. But that's why treadmills have always been so popular. And it's not just cardio. You really can engage your core, your glutes, all of your legs when you use that incline feature. And that's something that's going to pay dividends in, you know, your strengthening, your stability as you get older, your ability to bend down and pick up a package at the door, or go up the stairs and not feel winded, or go on vacation with your family and not be nervous that you're going to be the one holding everybody back. There's really so many benefits of having a treadmill in your home outside of just the weight loss, Suzanne. Mental benefits, confidence benefits, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, you're right, Carissa. And you know, I think the big part of this is, it is the beginning of the new year. And I always love a new year. I love the fall, and I really love a new year. Because for me, it's like, oh my gosh, it's a fresh, clean slate. Like, you can write your own world. Right now, you can say, you know what? I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get it at home, and I'm gonna try it. And then I'm gonna see if everything we say is true, and I think you'll be even more impressed than what we're talking about here. And can you imagine just totally transforming your life right now? Can you imagine what you'll be like in 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 years? But at some point, it's got to start somewhere. And I think what they've done with iFIT, and of course with NordicTrack, is they have just given us an incredible opportunity. And I look at it as an opportunity. I know $1,000 is not, you know, a $25 piece of a pair of earrings, right? I get it. But it's such an opportunity. What is your health worth? You know, is it worth investing in this so that you live longer, you live healthier, you can fight things better, you know, you can approach your work better, you can approach your relationships better? We know that being fit and healthier has a complete domino effect on every aspect of our life. It's not just, oh, it's gonna make me, my jeans fit smaller. Yeah, of course your jeans might fit better, you might go down a size or two, but it's so much bigger than that. And the excitement you get and the mental change you get just by adding something like this to your world is absolutely off the charts. Now please remember, this is so important. You might be buying this for you, saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna love it, I'm getting it for me, yeah, I'm all in this year. This is my year, I'm finally daggone gonna do it. But remember, with the iFIT and the track itself, you're gonna get the availability for 5 people to have access to iFIT for a full year. If you go on NordicTrack's website right now, it's only 30 days, and that's what they've decided to do across the board. For our treadmill, for today only, they've agreed to give us the 1 year for up to 5 people. That is a $400 value just in iFIT. And by the way, you can do live classes. If you want to coach, you've got that. If you want to do all this crazy track travel around the world, you can do that. If I just want to go manual and just use it as a manual treadmill with none of the iFIT features, you certainly have that. Remember, I am now tethered to this, which is really cool. This unit right here is actually reading my heartbeat. In fact, it came on a second ago and said, look, we're going to increase this a little bit harder because you're not reaching your optimum heartbeat rate. So it's actually talking to it, and that's included with our today's special. All of this shows it's so important to understand. It ends tonight at midnight. This is it, you guys. At midnight, it doesn't go up like $10. It's one thing we have a today's special, it goes up like 10 bucks. You're like, okay, whoopee. This one is gonna go up $500 to $500, you know, almost $600. We get an hour and a half at the end of this day. You saw it earlier with Callie or our earlier host or last night, and you're kind of sitting on the fence. You don't want to wait any longer because the deal ends at midnight tonight. And we only have a few hundred left. It's not like we have thousands in stock right now. So take advantage of it. Use our Flex Pays. The free shipping from NordicTrack is a $200 value. That's included right to your door, and they'll call you and schedule the time to meet with you, which is really exciting. All right, Chris, I know you've got a lot more to share with us. Where do you want to go into next?
I'm going to give you guys a little tour of the treadmill, and I'm also going to talk about this added heart rate monitor. So we love the iFIT technology, and this is going to keep growing. So there's 117,000 workouts right now. It keeps growing and growing and growing, and you're going to be able to get updates for it. So that's something you can do on the treadmill. There's also yoga, Pilates, boxing, rowing, spin classes, stretching classes. All of that are things that you're going to be able to see outside of the treadmill that you can use with that app. So you've got that. What makes this special is that it has that 12% incline wear. That's more than most home treadmills. 12 miles per hour, again, more than most home treadmills. Built-in fans, a 60-inch deck, cushion deck, 300-pound weight capacity. So these are all things that if you're comparing it to other home treadmills, kind of set this one apart. And you can see there as he's running on that treadmill, the cushioning is kind of like shock absorbers in your car. It's lessening the impact because even walking and running, they're obviously impact activities. But with the cushion deck, we're taking out some of that impact. We're giving you rebound. I don't know if you follow running, but kind of like those super shoes that allow everybody to run these super fast times. Same concept, right? We're giving you that rebound, which reduces the impact on your joints and also helps you recover faster. So again, all this technology built into this. But what you're getting also is the iFIT Smart Beat Heart Rate Band. It's a 12-inch band that you can wear on your forearm or your upper arm, wherever you feel most comfortable and find that it works the best. It comes with a charging cable. It's a lithium-ion battery. When you charge it, you get 30 hours of battery life. I've literally had mine on since about midnight last night. I forgot to turn it off, so it's still going strong. You're going to put it on. All you have to do, it's going to see it in the machine. You're going to touch. There's a Bluetooth button. You're going to touch. You're going to connect it once. And then every time you get on the treadmill with it powered on, you just have to turn it on with the iFIT button. It's going to automatically show you your heart rate there on the screen. That right there is cool enough. But what I've never experienced in a workout is interactive personalized fitness like this. So it's showing me my heart rate. It's 104 right now, which is actually a little higher for me because I'm walking and I'm talking, and I'm in my workout, and it says to me, heart rate above target rate, lowering intensity. So I have a fat burning zone based on me, my age, my height, my sex, that I created a profile on iFIT, which is what you'll do. So your target zones are not your husband's target zones, they're not your neighbor's, they're yours. So when this is adjusting the intensity to keep your heart rate in that target zone, it's literally doing it only based on you, and it's doing it in tiny little increments. The benefit of that is twofold. One, you're not working out too hard. You're staying in a zone that's giving you that cardiovascular fitness and keeping you safe. If your heart rate goes too high, it decreases the intensity. The other thing it's doing is most of us out there underestimate what we're capable of. You get on the treadmill, you push 2, and you're walking. Well, this treadmill's going to say, excuse me, you're capable of more because your heart rate is below the target zone, and it gives you that tiny little nudge, that hand on your back saying, you are stronger than you think, you can reach goals that you didn't think you could reach, and that's interactive, connective training that you're not going to find anywhere else. You're not going to get this iFIT Bluetooth heart rate monitor anywhere else with this configuration, and this works on any other machine, so you can use it on other machines to see your heart rate, but on other machines, it's not going to give you this instantaneous feedback that really makes your workout even more personalized than if I was your trainer and standing next to you. I can make these adjustments, but I'm not going to be able to do it so seamlessly and so smoothly to get you those fantastic results. So this is just something that is new technology that has blown me away, which is why we call this the ActivePulse Treadmill. So it's so cool. Once you get it home, very intuitive and easy to set up. And I think that you're going to see that this kind of transforms how you think about what you're capable of and your fitness.
Yeah, totally. It totally does. Like, it is absolutely so much fun. I was looking forward to coming back and working out for another entire hour simply because I knew I was going to have a blast with this whole iFIT and, quite frankly, with a great unit. I want to show you something here, too. This is the library. It's very easy to find. Everything's touchscreen, so it's super convenient. I thought this was awesome. They have a whole series called New to iFIT. This program has 18 workouts. This has 12. This has 18 with, oh, Michael Phelps. Yeah, we know him. This has 8 workouts. Look how it goes on and on. And these are just to introduce you to the world of iFIT. This is how easy it is. You literally click it, and you're gonna hook it up, obviously, to your Wi-Fi. I'm gonna join this series. And then what I really love, and Carissa pointed this out a little earlier, look at this. This has I don't even care, what does it say? 6,000 reviews right there? 6,000 reviews, they're all perfect 5 stars. That, to me, says, okay, this is gonna be a fun workout. I feel pretty comfortable with it. And this is gonna take me to Portofino Walk in Italy. Okay, I've never been there. I'm so excited to go. So come along with me. And imagine every day that is your new adventure. Imagine every day you get up and you say, what am I gonna explore today? I've never been inside. I didn't know you could go inside the pyramids in Egypt. Does anybody on the crew know you could do that? Yes, I learned that last night between midnight and 1 a.m. because I learned it here while I was working out. Now I'm in the warm-up phase right now. Remember, that really cool ActiveFit is on my arm, and so it's talking to this, and it actually tells me, it says, hey, we don't have your heart rate up just high enough. We're gonna go ahead and raise it up, and then it's gonna bring it down in the zone you need to be in. I think that's a big problem. A lot of times you hire very expensive trainers because they know what they're doing, which they do, like Carissa, but they've got to keep you in a heart rate zone. Because if you're over it, which will surprise you, it doesn't take a lot to get to your zone, but if you're over it, you're not getting the max benefit. If you're under it, you're not getting the max benefit. You wanna be in that sweet spot, and this all automatically happens. So instead of paying $500 or $50 to $100 an hour for a personal trainer, maybe it's your local gym, and then you got the gym membership. Oh no, it's snowing out, I can't get there. Oh, the kids, I gotta get a babysitter. We have every excuse in the world. This eliminates all of them, all of them. And how awesome will that be when you can literally take control of your life and your health? Can you imagine how much fun it'll be when you slip those jeans on in a month or two and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't struggle to have to button them up. Or you put on a top. For me, this is for me, is wearing tops. I put on a top and you look at the front and say, it looks okay, but then I look at the back and go, oh gosh, are you kidding me? Imagine not having that downer moment. Imagine making this year maybe one of the best years of your life. And we all know by being the healthiest that you can be, and this starts at any fitness level, from the absolute beginner to the super athlete, you're gonna be able to create that wonderful environment. Let's think positive this year. Let's do good stuff for ourselves. And it's so important to make that investment in you. One other thing I thought about too when I was evaluating this whole idea of having this at home is, okay, $200 is our flex pay. $220, you pay it off in 5 months. Anybody can use it. Brand new, you can use it with us. So that's 220 bucks. All right, how much does it cost nowadays to go out to a nice dinner? Okay, if you go to a good dinner and have a few drinks, you know, it's gonna be maybe, $75 to $100, and for some people, maybe more than that. Why not just skip 2 dinners out in a couple of months and pay for this? Now those dinners we love, they taste great, but they aren't exactly helping us. This is something by skipping a couple meals out that you can pay for over the 5 months, get it right away, and absolutely completely transform your life. Make this the year you do it. Because I think it's year after year we go, oh, I'll do it later, and pretty soon the laters are over. And you look at your life and say, am I really living it to the max? Do I have vibrancy? Am I excited about waking up? Do I wake up with a clear head? Am I doing better at work or just hanging out with friends and family? This is just an exciting beginning, and getting it home on our best offer we've ever done. First time we've ever done a NordicTrack treadmill. we have an incredible savings. You're saving $500. On top of that, that's a $200 shipping charge if you bought it from NordicTrack. And then we have 5 Flex, or we have 18-month VIP financing. Use any of the cards you see on the screen right there. You will spread your payments out over 18 months, but it's not layaway. You will get it right away. But now's the moment. And why now? Unfortunately, it's all done at midnight. At midnight, this will jump $500. That's a lot of money. Carissa, I do want to talk about what to expect in terms of scheduling the arrival of it, because I know it comes to your threshold for easy shipping.
Yeah, definitely. So we want to make this simple for you to get this home. Again, we want to eliminate all the barriers that we can. So it comes to your threshold. We're going to make sure you're nice and safe when it's delivered, and they're going to schedule that. So you're going to hear when it's coming. You're going to be able to schedule that. You do need to assemble it. They say it takes 1 to 2 people around 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours to assemble it. My husband did most of ours because that's not my jam, but I would come out there and help him occasionally. But what I like that we have now is we are using technology to make the assembly easier. So there's a free app, it's called Built, B-I-L-T, that in addition to your paper instructions that you get, there's 3D assembly instructions and videos there. And let me tell you, that makes it so much easier to just kind of, am I doing the right thing? Yes, I am. It makes it smoother. Once you have it set up, all you need to do is just push go, and you are absolutely ready to go. You are walking, you are running, you are getting in whatever kind of training fits where you are right now, in the safety and privacy of your own home. You're not going to the gym. You're not worrying about masks and car keys and snowshoes and rain gear. You're just waking up and getting on it, or finishing your day, and while dinner's in the oven, getting in a little walk. So we make it really easy to set up, to get going. You're gonna love all the different little features here. Like there's 2 areas you can keep water or tissues or the baby monitor, and there's a whole accessory tray down here below also that you can keep a towel. I told Suzanne I did 12 miles on it, and I had my little goos that I have to eat down there. So there's plenty of storage areas to make it something that's comfortable for you to work out while you're looking at that screen, while you're doing everything. Even if you're taking a little work call on it, you know, it's nice and quiet. It's got a 3.0 CHP motor, which is designed to be very smooth and efficient, going through the intervals, going through the speeds and the inclines. And then as I stop it, this tread belt here, it has a 300-pound weight capacity, but this tread belt and everyone we send out was tested 1 million times at double the user capacity. So you know that we've put quality into that. On the sides here, it's textured. And the reason why is because if for some reason you want to stop your workout, or if you're really, you know, a beginner and you're climbing on and you want to be nice and secure, it's going to keep your foot gripped there. Again, safety, security. And then there's a red key right in the middle of the display. I'm going to pull mine out right here. This is a safety key. 2 ways it keeps you safe. If you are somebody that's a beginner, if you want to make sure you're extra safe and secure, you clip it onto your belt. If you trip, if you stumble, or if you need to stop it quickly, you yank that off. Your treadmill's going to gently but efficiently stop. I have 2 little kids, so this key right here ensures that if I'm in the other room, they cannot start the treadmill. That is a safety feature because kids, buttons, they're going to push it all. This keeps you nice and safe. And the other thing that it does, because it's home, is we want you to have the safety, but we also want you to have the space in your home. So we have the Space Saver technology, which has the Easy Lift Assist. So it's nice and easy to go up, to lock into place, to keep your space efficient, nice and compact. And then when you are ready to work out, it gives you this really gentle, easy way. You're not having to hold the weight and bend all the way over, hands-free, to drop back down. And the last thing I'll point out, there's a little QR code on the back for belt adjust. So if you want to adjust the belt at all, there's another way to get that intuitive workout by using that QR code.
Yeah, and I think everything really just adds up to, again, just making this the best year possible. I think I'm gonna stop for just 1 second because I think it's so important. I think we spend a lot of our time worrying about so many things, and it doesn't help our mental capabilities whatsoever. And I really, for me personally, I'm really just like, okay, I gotta shut out the noise, and I really have to fill my world with positivity. And I know by working out and making commitment to that, that is such a huge portion of being able to have a healthier, happier mind and lifestyle. What I also love about iFIT, you have to understand, is you can do do yoga with iFIT, you can box with iFIT. They have wonderful things for mindfulness and meditation in iFIT. They've got so many different things that you literally step off, use the same screen, you and 4 other people, and you're gonna be able to really work from here all the way down and then all inside here as well. And there's no other piece of equipment out there that does it so affordably. You know there's some really expensive equipment you've seen, and you have a monthly fee, and it costs a fortune to buy. It's way out of the price range for the vast majority of us, but I love that NordicTrack gives you one of the very best treadmills they've ever made. It is a beautiful, beautiful treadmill, and I've been on a ton of them over the years, and then this huge upgraded 10-inch screen, upgraded audio, upgraded Wi-Fi inside here. It does Bluetooth to your own earbuds, your headphones if you want to. Everything in this is designed to make working out not work anymore. That's what's so cool about it, is you absolutely do not feel like you're working out. You kind of forget because you're listening to the instructor and you're enjoying this beautiful scenery and you're learning about these different places around the world. It's so cool to just get immersed in it. And by the time 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes is done, you go, really, it's all done? I could have gone a little longer, which is so exciting. And notice too, I've already finished one 10-minute workout. Now this one's a bit longer, and I'm gonna finish this one too, hopefully before the hour's done. And what's so exciting is you get a real sense of pride. You know, you get done and you go, oh my gosh, that wasn't so awful. In fact, it was really fun. And then you go, oh my gosh, you know what? I want to get on this again because I want to explore someplace else. And please remember, this world of iFIT is expanding exponentially. There's always adding new things and new categories and new experiences. Now, if you'll notice, she's going uphill on my screen, and guess what? My board is going uphill now. It is now at a, my incline, oh, hang on one second. My incline, 22.5, no, my incline's gone up. And you can see she's actually going uphill, so you can hear I'm a little bit more out of breath, but notice my walking speed is the same. So I'm getting more calorie burn, I'm actually getting better results simply because I have a very small incline on there right now. It's actually quite little, it's 4.5% incline. And now it's taking me back down to 0 incline, completely automatic. I'm letting my coach here on the screen do all the work for me so that you and I both get the perfect workout in that little sliver of time that we can get. You know, and in Carissa, a lot of times people say, and I think this is a real problem, because sometimes I even feel it, I'm too old and I'm too far gone. What do you say to people like that?
I say that that's not true. You're never too old. You're never too far gone. It takes progress. And I'm glad you brought that up, because I think a lot of times with fitness, and as you mentioned, I'm a dietitian, a personal trainer, there's so much mental stuff that goes on with that, whether you've had bad results or you haven't worked out in the past, and it allows you to feel bad about yourself. And I want to share with you guys, I'm going to read a description of a workout in here that I found while I was prepping for this show. And I really think that this is something that if you're on the couch and you're saying, I know I need to work out, but I don't feel like I can. I feel this weight of the stress. There is an 8-part series with a therapist all about conquering depression. And this one is a pandemic depression recovery walk. And I'm going to read to you what you will get in this walk. It's Dr. Jared Spencer, and he's going to talk to you about pandemic depression. You're going to take in the sights of Oregon. He'll explain what pandemic depression is, how common it is, the way it manifests in our lives, and he'll give you strategies to cope with it. Suzanne, have you ever seen a piece of fitness equipment that while you're working out your body is touching your mind with experts like that?
And it's so current. Are you kidding? I mean, how cool is that? That iFIT really knows, hey, what's going on in everybody's head? Well, you know, what is bumming us out? What has made us upset over the last couple of years? What has made us frightful? I think a lot of us live in a lot of fear, let's be honest. How many of you want to go out and about to work out? I don't know. Most people say, hey, I'd like to stay in the privacy of my own home right now. I want to be able to be in my PJs and throw some shoes on and go. I don't want to have to worry about competing with those young 20-year-olds because, gosh, I haven't worked out and I'm 55 now, or whatever it is. This is your time. This is your moment. And you know what? I think it's the most important time to do it, because we've been going through this period of time that can really bring us down. I know I've struggled with that mentally. I really have. You don't think you do, and then at points you go, oh, wait a minute. Gosh, I'm a really positive person. And so to bring me down is pretty hard to do. do, but there's just so much pressure around us. This is the way to escape that, and this is the way to change yourself mentally, change yourself physically. There's no better time than the beginning of a brand new year. It's a clean slate on your life. You can clean up any messes. You don't have to worry about what happened in the past. It's a clean slate to totally transform now and your future. Why get it from us? Here's why. We are $500 off the price you find it at NordicTrack. You can find this at NordicTrack. It costs $500 more. Number two, they're only offering 30 days of iFIT, and you can tell between me and Carissa, I've gone completely crazy about how cool this is. It is one of the neatest, most thorough systems of programs I have ever seen. You will never get tired or bored. It will meet you where you are and take you to where you want to be. That is a 30-day on any outlet, any retail outlet for NordicTrack that you find it, you only get 30 days. Exclusively with this Treadmill Today's special, you're getting a full year for up to 5 people. So this isn't, you're not buying it just for you necessarily. If you've got a partner, family, whoever in your life, roommates, up to 5 people can custom design their own get in shape system with NordicTrack. That's a $400 value if you just separated that out. And this is the only unit that has it in the world. They don't offer it anymore, even on the units they're selling at other retail outlets. We've got it. The shipping, to ship this one specifically, not only is it $1,600 on the website, it's $200 to ship it. We're shipping absolutely free. So if you're saying we're saving $500 off the price because you're buying it from me, then another $200, that's $500, $600, $700, then add another $400 on top of that, $700, $800, $900, $1000, $1100. So $1,100 in savings simply because you're buying this from us here at HSN. And the problem is, it ends all at midnight tonight in about an hour and 15 minutes. It's done. When we hit a few minutes after midnight, everything changes, the price goes up. Why would you want to spend substantially more tomorrow simply because you decided to wait? And guess what? We still have our great return policy. If you want to send it back, you absolutely can. I don't think this is coming back though, because once you start experiencing it and you start just having this, once you start having fun working out, why would you ever send it back? And Carissa, that's for me what this treadmill does. It makes something that I actually dread. I do not like to work out. I'm real honest about it. I hate working out. I'd rather play tennis every day of my life or some kind of sport, but I know it's not enough. But I dread the idea of standing on a treadmill even for 15 minutes and looking at the wall, or even trying to watch television. All of a sudden, because of iFIT and what NordicTrack has done, I'm completely excited about working out. This is my second hour, and I was just as excited to learn something new tonight when I came in as I was last night when I was going through the Egyptian pyramids.
Yeah, that's what we've done with this treadmill. We've kind of taken away those barriers, and we want to make it something immersive. We have that ability now with technology, and I think we've, in a way, jumped the shark of thinking, I can't get the same effective workout at home. I have to go to the gym. I have to do that. You don't, because you're getting the same quality piece of equipment that's going to take care of your body. You're getting that connected technology. So maybe you went to those boutique classes where they put your heart rate up on a board and everybody could see how hard you were working, and, oh, Susie's not in the yellow zone. You know, we've taken that technology and put the best of it here into this piece of equipment. So if you are a beginner, this is suited for you. If you're intermediate, sometimes I run, sometimes I walk, this is suited for you. If you are a Division I former athlete who wants to run and get after it, you are suited for this too, because we've got all of those advanced workouts. So the global workouts take you around the world. There are classes in the studio, and there are 24 live classes a day. So Suzanne, when I was on with Shannon earlier, she was talking about how she's a little competitive. So in those live classes, you can see the leaderboard, and you might have, you know, Suzanne and Shannon, who's gonna go faster. So if that's what motivates you, that class environment, you're touching all those bells and whistles. So that's why this piece of equipment is fantastic. You're getting the 1 year of iFIT. When you sign up, you don't need to put a credit card down, so you don't have to worry about it automatically renewing at the end of the year. That's a decision you can make then, but take advantage of the iFIT, and then also know that the core, the heart of this treadmill is designed to be a high-quality treadmill that lasts And the iFIT is really the cherry on top that's going to transform the way you think about the treadmill, the way you think about fitness.
Yeah, you're so right. And by the way, it comes with a 10-year warranty on the frame, which is huge for the fitness world. If you get 90 days, you're like, oh, I'm so excited. This comes with a 10-year warranty. But honestly, you're going to be using it for years and years to come. And remember, I think what happens a lot of times when we bought treadmills in the past, they were really boring. I mean, you literally were just standing there going, well, okay. And you ever try to read a magazine on a treadmill? I'm sorry, that doesn't work. You ever try to answer emails? I'm like, who can do that? I'm just trying to get a decent workout. It's typically just been kind of monotonous. But I'm telling you, once you get involved in this iFIT and you start learning and playing, and maybe you do yoga tomorrow, you do boxing the next day, maybe you're gonna work on balance and stretch the next day, maybe I'm gonna walk Italy the day after that, maybe I'm gonna get up to the point where indeed I'm gonna run. How exciting is that gonna be? And I think it's so important. I think a lot of times we go, I'll do it later. I'll do it a month from now. Oh, my intentions are I'm gonna get fit this year, or I'm gonna just be a better me this year. I'm gonna be a little healthier. And then we're 6 months in and go, what happened? Oh, right, I'm 10 more pounds, 15 more pounds up. I'm not getting anywhere. Or maybe you've really unfortunately said, gosh, I just haven't worked out in a long time. This is your moment. I think at some point you've got to stop and say enough is enough. And you know what? We can spend $1,000 on a lot of stuff. Meals out every month. We can spend it on clothing. We can spend it on furniture. We can spend it on things that aren't benefiting us from the core out, mentally and physically. Why not take that $1,099 that you're gonna spend throughout a year anyway on stuff that's not necessarily great for you and just convert it here? Now, how do we make that even easier? It's our 5 flex pays. You can spread your payments out over 5 months using any major credit card. We do not put an interest on that. This is something we've offered for years and years and years, and it's $220 some a month. So skip a couple dinners out each month and you've got it paid for. And then after that, it is years of totally transforming your life. Or how about transforming your life and then the domino effect of the people that are around you? Do you look at your husband or your partner and say, gosh, the doctor's saying he should probably or she should probably be working out, she should probably be doing this, and yet they're not motivated to do it? Well, this is it, and right there in your house, it's right there. And I'm telling you, this is the game changer, this iFIT. When you can be so immersed in such variety and so much fun, you won't mind being on here for 15, 20, 30, for an hour, because time flies because you're being entertained and educated and you're getting the perfect workout, because this is monitored for you. You know, Chris, you said about those classes where you're competing against somebody else. The problem is I am certainly not in the shape as a 20-year-old no matter what. I do not want to, nor do I want to be embarrassed by working out beside some 20-year-old chick who, you know, who's a size 1. I love this because it's personalized for you specifically, for your shape, your height, your age, and your goals. And so what you're gonna do is, by having the consistent coaching that's completely monitored, remember, you're being totally monitored by this, you're gonna get better results because you're maximizing your workout to your level that you're at right now. There's not another piece of equipment out there that's gonna be this comprehensive at this price and this kind of quality. Because Chris, again, you know, I love the idea, oh, let's go to a gym and compete. I don't want to compete anymore. I've got to do it at my pace, and I want great results, but if I'm trying to compete with a 20-year-old, my results are not going to be effective because I'm not working at that core place I should be for my age and my fitness level.
Exactly. So we've got that personalized training for you. So whether you are using this heart rate monitor and you're allowing that to push you, or what you're simply using is that every one of these programs was designed by talented personal trainers, designed with the proper warm-up, designed with the right set of pushes. So whether it's an interval push, the right recovery period, and the push to get you to raise that EPOC, to get you in that right fat burning zone, or is it steady state cardio designed to boost your cardiovascular endurance? These are all designed to get you to your fitness goals, whereas when you go out and walk, when you go to the gym and you just walk staring at that 24-hour news channel that every gym seems to insist is the only thing you can play, you're doing good by doing it, but you're not getting the max benefits. And I want to say, for me, you guys know, if you know me or you see me, you know I love fitness, but what I love most about it is what it does for me mentally. It is a selfish time that I schedule, that I carve out for me, and that little bit of selfishness is really self-care, because it makes me a better, healthier version of who I can be. It makes me better able to handle my day's stresses. It helps me sleep better. It allows me to be more present with my kids, because I feel like, check, I've taken care of me today.
Right.
Now I'm ready to take care of everybody else. And if you fall into that box where you're afraid you don't deserve the time to take care of yourself, you do, and you need that time more than anything, so you're able, that you're healthy, that you have the energy to do that. So let this be a purchase that you can call it self-care, you can call it health, but whatever it is that allows you to empower yourself to be the best version of yourself, because you deserve that, and your health is something that you can't take for granted, and I want you to have that vitality and energy, and Suzanne and I are saying, you need to see this. You need to try this, because it's going to transform the way you think about your exercise, and in time, it's going to transform the way you think about yourself. You are stronger, you are more powerful than you imagine, and fitness can bring that out of you.
Yeah, and that's a great point, Carissa, too. Hey, by the way, guys, it says time elapsed, time remaining. I'm like, okay, I did my first workout, so I did a really quick beginner one that was about 10 minutes long. So now I chose the other workout. My time remaining, believe it or not, is 11 minutes left. So that's very close to how much time we have left in the show. And so here's this unique moment where I think sometimes you just have to say, I'm totally worth it. And Carissa was kind of alluding to that. You have to say, you know what, I'm worth it. I'm gonna invest this in me, because the investment pays off to all the people surrounding you. I always say, if mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, right? So why not go into this new year just feeling really positive? Let's get rid of the noise, and there's mindfulness help in here that'll help you get rid of the negativity. And let's be positive this year and feel great. I mean, how exciting is it when we start a new year and you do have that fresh slate? You know, you get to start all over again and create the you really want to be. And you know what? It's the you at wherever level you're at. It doesn't matter if you say, I just want more vim and vigor, I want to be more flexible, I want to have more balance, I want more strength, I want to do yoga, I want to box, I want to create muscle, I want my mind to settle better, I want to be meditative, I want to be more positive. Believe it or not, it's all encompassed in this iFIT. So while we have about 3 minutes left to go before I have to wrap this up, remember, you have an hour and 5 minutes to take advantage of our one-day price. Why is that significant? Well, it's big. Because at midnight, in an hour and 15 minutes, or 5 minutes, it's gonna go up $500. The shipping alone, if you bought it from NordicTrack, is a $200 value. We include in just this today's special, this is super important, the 1-year VIP for the iFIT membership. So you're gonna get iFIT membership included for 1 year for up to 5 people. So you might initially think, well, okay, buy it for me, this is it. But then everybody else around you is gonna have their own custom designed workout system, so you and you and you and you will all see your own individual results. This isn't a one and done. This is so interactive, so it helps you to get to where you need to go in the most efficient and happiest way you can possibly do. The only problem is you got an hour and 5 minutes to take advantage of it, because unfortunately it's not a $10 increase in price, it goes up $500. Don't forget, it comes right to your threshold, and they will call you and schedule your arrival appointment on your time. So don't worry about it. They'll call you, you'll work out when you want it delivered, so you'll be there when it arrives. About an hour to set up with a couple of people. It's relatively easy to set this up. Remember, upgraded 10-inch screen. The screen is glorious. It's a beautiful screen. Speakers, the fans, the automatic incline, the speed that you can adjust yourself. You know, thousands and thousands. There's over 17,000 different iFIT programs inside here. 17,000. So you'll never get bored, and I think you'll come back and say, oh my gosh, I want to get back on here again because I want to explore something new today. And then you start seeing the results. Your smile is bigger, your clothes get looser, you feel better about yourself. It's all right now, so take advantage of it. I hope you do. I really do. Carissa, you've been a doll hanging out with us all day long. Thank you for a great day.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. Happy New Year to everybody, and congratulations to everybody who picked this up. I can't wait to see the amazing changes you make. You have taken that first step, and I know that you're going to be so inspired by this machine, and what you're going to do is you're going to